I enjoy people like sometime I'm at work, somebody says, I know that voice from somewhere, because they didn't recognize me without my uniform on.
On Friday night, Frank Specht did exactly what he has done, almost without fail, for the past 44 years and change. Officiate recreational slow-pitch softball.
Just his dedication to umping, and he's here every week, every day, just grinding.
That we want to give you this plaque. You can have two of them.
The caveat is that on this particular night at Quincy's Knights of Columbus Sports Complex, the sum total of Frank's work underscored just what an institution he has become in this particular circle, or in this case, diamond, in working his 10,000th career game.
After all the games going along, and I said, oh, I'm getting to this 10,000 game, and I thought, why not? You know, just perfect, and then I told everybody, and I said, well, if it wasn't for COVID, I would have had it last year.
Okay.
Because I was averaging about 200 games a year, and then with COVID, I only did 88 games.
People will ask, what keeps bringing you back? What do you love about doing this?
Being around the people, I enjoy it. It just, I hours and hours and hours. I work nights and get off. I go to work, umpire, and then get off work and go to work. It just did that for 40 some odd years.
Mind you, that's not some random estimation. Frank has meticulously documented his work from the very start. In the beginning, admittedly, so as not to be shorted a paycheck. But somewhere along the way, the body of work became a badge of honor. To the extent that you almost get the sense Frank could tell you anything you wanted to know about each and every game he's ever worked by consulting his memory, not those logbooks.
I got a lot of them, like I've had 4 1-0 ball games. And the one memory is on this field here, I had 43-36 ball games.
Admittedly, in 44 years plus of officiating, Frank Specht thinks he's heard just about every conceivable eye joke.
He said 44 years. Can you imagine doing something like that and taking the abuse that he takes for 44 years?
No, not at all, because he hears it a lot from some of these players.
If I make a call, they yell at me, and then that's it. Everybody says, you made a bad call. I said, no, I'm going to make one call. Good for one team, bad for the other. That's how it is.
That just comes with the territory. But even in a setting rooted in both jocks, past their prime as some of them may be, and jocularity, there is clear respect for both Frank's work and his needed place in helping sustain this after-work escape.
Yeah, definitely. If it weren't for him, they probably wouldn't be running still.
And it is that sense of oft collegial, yet sometimes begrudging camaraderie that has kept Frank in the game for so very long.
A lot of these guys I've known all these years. Some of them been playing 20, 30 years.
What's the best compliment we can pay an official? What's the best compliment you've received?
Thank you. Most guys says thank you, and a lot of guys do that. A good game, So, and yet sometimes they yell at me and like that, and then they know that I can dish it out, they can dish it out. And so I've been doing it for over 40 years, and I just enjoy doing it.
And like all of the great longevity streaks in sports, Frank Specht's run is set to meet its inevitable end.
That's what I'm going to miss most of all, But it's just, my body's saying enough.
That established, and not surprisingly, Frank has already found the next outlet for his skills and passions.
See, I'm a miniature golf professional.
Okay.
So I'm going to nursing homes, bringing along putting greens, and have people play. Instead of them trying to come out to the miniature golf, I'm going to them.